factors will be deciding the resistance. Resistance, which are the factors will be deciding? One is length of the conductor is directly proportional. When length of the conductor is more, resistance is more. Correct? For example, length will be increases. Wire length will be increases, resistance will be increases. Wire length will be decreases, resistance will be decreases. For example, see that when the current coming from long distance, for example, Mangalore or any other places, current is coming. More distance is coming, you are spreading more wires, large distance. That means you are sending there 500 volts, you will get here only 5 volts. Are you able to understand? There you are sending 500 volt, but you are getting here only 5 volt. Remaining 495 volt, where it will enter? Because of resistance will be more, because of some trees will be overlapping with the wire, some energy loss. So therefore you will get only 5 volt only you will get. Are you able to understand now? That large distance have more resistance and less distance have less resistance. So therefore first factor you understood now, you can write in the examination which are the 3 factors will be deciding that resistance of a conductor. First is directly proportional to length of the conductor. This is one of the important factor to write in the examination. Second is inversely proportional to area of cross section. Area of cross section, what do you mean by area of cross section? That means you can understand here thickness of the wire. Thickness of the wire is low, resistance is more. Thickness of the wire is large, resistance is less. This is inversely proportional. That is the reason only I am telling here. Before only beginning only I told. Directly proportional and inversely proportional, there is a difference. Directly proportional, one quantity will be increased, another quantity also increases. That means length is increased, resistance also increased. Length is decreased, resistance also decreased. That is called directly proportional. Inversely proportional area, when area is increased, resistance is decreased. Are you able to understand now? When area is decreased, resistance will be increased. That is called inversely proportional. Directly proportional and inversely proportional, these two are very important. Last is directly proportional to the temperature. When temperature is increases, resistance is increased. When temperature is decreased, resistance also decreases. Are you able to understand now? 3 factors will be deciding the resistance of a conductor. One is length of the conductor, second is area of cross section, and third is temperature. How? They will ask in the examination. You can tell there length will be increases, resistance is increased, length is decreased, resistance is decreases. And again area is increased, resistance is decreased, area will be decreased, resistance will be increases. And the last is directly proportional to temperature. When temperature is increased, resistance is increases. Are you able to understand now? That is the reason most important we are going to give to resistance. Resistance is most important in the current electricity lesson. And last, depend on the nature of the material. Depend on the nature of the material means what? What is the nature of the material? For example, iron or copper or aluminium, cobalt, gold. These are all the material also important to increase and decrease in the resistance. That is the reason I wrote there nature of the material is most important. Is it clear now? Nature of the material. If you use what is it? Bad conductor. So what happens? More resistance will be increases. If you use good conductor, resistance will be decreases. Which is the best? Resistance is increase is best or decrease is best? Decrease is very important. Understood? Not decrease. If you decrease, what happens? Nothing will happen. If you increase, what happens? Bulb will be damaged, fan will be running, stop, and again TV also will be going. So that is the reason resistance we must decrease us. Are you able to understand? And see this, the control plus key is the simulation here, and here this is the resistivity here. Resistivity is different and resistance is different. Resistance is only these factors will be deciding that the resistance obstruction offered by the flow of current, but resistivity is characteristic property of the resistance. Characteristic means you understood that different person have different characteristic. Different metal have different characteristic. Copper characteristic is different. Aluminium characteristic is different. And again, iron characteristic is different. Cooking vessels, we cannot use iron. If you use iron, people will die. Are you able to understand now? That is a characteristic. And again, we can use copper. We can use because base of the vessels will be made up of copper. Why? Because heat will be extended long time. Are you able to understand now? Everything will be based on reason. That is the reason. Practically understand the concept. That is most important. Now resistivity. Now come to resistivity, and this will also important in the topic of current electricity. Now see that directly proportional to its length. Same. Resistance is directly proportional to length. Resistivity also directly proportional to length. And next is what? See the directly proportional symbol. R is directly proportional to current. And next is inversely proportional to area of cross section. Same. Even resistance also. What is that? Area of cross section is inversely proportional. Even resistivity also, area of cross section is inversely proportional. Are you able to understand now? Inversely proportional means you can write like this: 1 divided by area. Directly proportional means directly we can write. Is it clear? See, that formula is R is inversely proportional to L by A. L is what? What is L here? Length of the conductor. A is area of cross section. Is it clear? If you go and ask the CBSE, ICSE or state board students, you ask all the questions, they can able to answer those questions. But you also must know that questions because they will come and ask you. Is it clear? See, the formula, this formula is most important. R is the resistance, rho is the resistivity. Rho is a Greek word, it is called resistivity. L is the length of the conductor and A is the area of cross section. Now we can write here cross multiplication. If you do the cross multiplication, rho is equal to R into A divided by L. That means resistivity is directly proportional to area of cross section. Resistivity is inversely proportional to length of the conductor. Resistivity is directly proportional to resistance. So this is the formula will be indicated. This is clear? See, SI unit of resistance. So the symbol, anywhere you see this symbol, this symbol is called ohm. Ohm is a symbol. You can write in the examination. This symbol is called ohm. Resistance is expressed in ohm. Resistance is expressed in ohm, and area is expressed in. Area is expressed in. Anybody know your area? In mathematics, I am asking. Area is expressed in meter square. Area is expressed in meter square. Length is expressed in meter. Is it clear? And here, ohm meter will come. So this is the SI unit of ohm meter is a resistivity. Are you able to understand now? Very clearly understand this. Now see that where rho, I already told this symbol is rho. Rho is a constant proportionality. Is called the electrical resistivity. This is called electrical resistivity. Is it clear? See, the metals and alloys. What do you mean by alloys? Alloys. Anybody know here? You stand up, man. What is alloys? You only stand up. What is alloys? What do you mean by alloys? Huh? Alloys. Anybody know your wheels? Huh? So, alloys is a mixture of metals. For example, magnet. Magnet, that is different. Magnet is made up of alnico. Alnico means Al is aluminium, Ni is nickel, Co is cobalt. Are you able to understand now? Magnet is made up of alnico, Al is aluminium, Ni is nickel, and Co is cobalt. Clear? So this is the reason. This is the SI unit of 10 to the power of minus 8 ohm meter to 10 to the power of minus 6 ohm meter. They are good conductor of electricity. This is the range we can call it as good conductor of electricity. And insulators. Insulators like rubber, glass have resistivity of the order 10 to the power of 17 ohm meter. This is the resistivity of bad conductors or insulators. No need to talk. If anybody want to talk, you come and explain here, or shall I ask questions so you can reply to me? Because I am also coming for only teaching purpose, or not in wasting purpose. So that is the reason you can understand, and your future purpose only I am struggling here. So you should be cooperate with us. See here, both the resistance and resistivity of a material